Welcome. We talking that collision course at the light heavyweights. WBC IBF champs. Gvozdyk, Beterbiev, right here on the RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Woo! Thanks for tuning in. This fight is definitely a back and forth fight for me to pick. I think today I probably switched my mind probably 4 times already. Yesterday, 5 times. It's a fight that's been waited for a long time. I don't particularly think just these two. I think people just wanted to see any 2 light heavyweights go at it. The fact that they each have such a strong, dominant what's the word I'm looking for here? Presence about them, in the ring. Beterbiev whooping ass, the nail, slowly came along. He was knocking people out, You got Bivol, the jabbing distance crusher. So they each had their presence as a knockout artist. And then it finally happened. A unification bout. The nail versus fucking Beterbiev. Whew. What can we say to separate these guys? Because they both hit hard. If we're going to go down to the breaking it down, go with the legs and the feet. I would say Gvozdyk probably has better feet. I think Beterbiev gets. I think he has better legs than what he's given credit for. Like I said, feet and legs to me are different. Feet movement. And I would say, I would say Gvozdyk has better legs. And I think feet movement, I actually think Beterbiev has better feet movement. I think he walks and takes better angles than Gvozdyk. I don't think Gvozdyk, like I said, he has better legs. He can move around the ring better. He moves. Beterbiev steps into his proper positions. And when you saw Callum Johnson, that's when you actually saw Beterbiev actually trying to walk, get a little bit, get some angles. He wasn't just like, oh shit, I'm not just gonna go rush in and fight this fool. Even though I'm doing it, I'm not gonna just do it mindlessly. I'm setting myself up. So the only thing I could really is that legs and feet. I think they each give each other. If I'm gonna give anyone, I would say probably I lean with Beterbiev with feet. I think even though Gvozdyk has better legs to move around the ring, I think the feet work will cut him off. I don't think Beterbiev will follow him. Now, as defensively, they're both decent. I seen Gvozdyk get hit more than Beterbiev, but I seen Beterbiev get dropped. But to me, the only reason Beterbiev got dropped is because Callum Johnson said fuck it and he went for it. He went for a shootout, and then in shootouts, someone's getting dropped. And defensively, I'm going to go with Beterbiev is better. I think he just slips, paws, and Gvozdyk. To me, Gvozdyk's legs are his defense. Offensively, they both got good, sturdy jabs. They both decent on the body attack. Now, I lean with Gvozdyk for offensively because of the hand speed. He throws better combinations, whereas Beterbiev, he tends to go with the one, tap, tap, tap. And Teddy brought this up, like I said, how can you separate these guys? The best thing we could do is compare their title wins fights, their title win bouts. Gvozdyk was losing his title bout. A 40-year-old gassed out on him in the second half. That 40-year-old Adonis Stevenson was being first, hitting him hard, jabbing him, cutting the ring off, making him move. 40-year-old just got tired. Tracking him down, wore him out, and plus the nail that was hitting him hard the second half of the fight. And then you have Beterbiev's title run or title bout against Eric Coolin. Not once was Beterbiev losing that fight. You could say he was underperforming, but technically he was doing a sound job. He was just jabbing the shit out of Colin, doing what he had to do to pick up a vacant title. But eventually he wore him down, knocked his ass out. So, but in that fight, you saw, and Teddy brought it up, that Beterbiev, the one thing he was doing that's, you could question it, where was the rhythm of his punches? You know, it was just like that. As he said, it was no music. There was no tap dancing with the gloves. It was just, you know. And if Gvozdyk is going to win this fight, I think he has to make that music that Teddy Atlas was talking about. It's funny that Teddy was talking about this, and here he is fighting Beterbiev. And during that fight, it's weird. They asked him who did he think was the best in the light heavyweight division. He goes, "Oh, I think Gvozdyk is." Turns out, a couple years later too, he's training Gvozdyk. So, and he's saying what he would do against Beterbiev. Maybe he remembers the rhythm of Beterbiev's punches, just 1, 1, 2. After Beterbiev throws, you can unleash some punches at him. Now, it's always a chance that he's gonna fucking throw with you, a la Callum Johnson, and what happens is what happens. I think he'll crack Gvozdyk. I don't think Gvozdyk could handle his punches in a hook for hooker. Like, I get it, anyone's going down in a hook for hooker, but in an exchange, in a shootout, even Gvozdyk knows I can't. He said it. I gotta be patient. I gotta be smart. I can't afford this shootout with this guy. I think Gvozdyk has the hand speed to, after Beterbiev hits with the one, to throw shit right back. The best example I can give is when Deontay Wilder was fighting Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder will throw a jab or he'll throw a right hand out there. It'll look decent. And also, here comes Tyson Fury with like 4 or 5 of them. Even though Deontay Wilder will block them, it was just those punches. And you see kind of how Wilder was going back, just eating all those up off of the gloves. It made Wilder right hand stay in his pocket. His offense was nullified, and Tyson looked busy. I think Gvozdyk can apply that same strategy to the harder hitting Beterbiev. You know, feint him in, throwing, you know, paw that one down, block it, whatever you got to do, slip it, and then throw a combination back. Because, like I said, I don't recall Beterbiev throwing more than a 2-piece unless it's in a shootout or he has this person damaged. I never see him like damaged against the ropes, ready to be knocked out. I never see him just throw a 3-piece at you in the center of the ring. I don't recall him doing it much often, because I'm pretty sure every boxer done it before. But like I said, just to see Beterbiev throw off a 3-piece in the middle of a fight without his opponent being hurt, I don't recall it. And I think Gvozdyk has the hand speed to outpoint him that way if he can survive. And I think Beterbiev just has everything. I think Beterbiev is a good boxer. I think he's a good boxer, very good boxer. I think everyone just remembers him as a power knockout artist. But I think he has a very good jab. And you gotta remember, he's the same height and reach of Adonis Stevenson. He might be a little smaller, but he's definitely the same reach. And Adonis Stevenson was first. He was first on because I think he's 5'11" with a 72. I think that's what Beterbiev is. I think, but he's the same thing as Adonis, and we saw Adonis Stevenson getting off. His jab was fucking Gvozdyk. Now, of course, Gvozdyk eventually started to time it and jab with a jabber, but will he be able to stay? Is he going to stay and take that risk and stay in the kill zone to jab with Beterbiev? Because I think Beterbiev hits harder or just as hard as Adonis Stevenson. Because I don't want to take anything away from Adonis. Adonis has been known for fucking fools up for a long time with that left hand. So I don't want to say Beterbiev hits harder than him, but I believe he hits in that range. So I'm gonna go. Who am I picking on this one? like I said, part of me wanted to go with Gvozdyk with the hand speed outpointing him. I think he just looked busy with the movement and looking busy with the shots. It'll keep the volume of Beterbiev down. But Beterbiev don't need too much hits because I think Gvozdyk is going to be tap, tap, tapping, tapping. And when Beterbiev lands his shots, they're going to be the meteor shots. And that's what people are going to see and remember. I think the action we're going to remember is going to be from Beterbiev. And just the move, the flow of the fight is going to be with Gvozdyk. The shit we remember is going to be Beterbiev. And on that, I'm going to pick Beterbiev by a split decision. Thank you for your time and support. The Double RT Boxing Show. Subscribe. Come on back in.